Very good morning and welcome all of you. Today we are going to see selection sort. This is a lab program 10 under lab, web lab. So the PHP program is student records using selection sort we are going to see now. And before going to see that, we need to understand the selection sort. So what is selection sort? So this selection sort algorithm which helps to find out the minimum element. We just sort the minimum element repeatedly by finding and based on the ascending order, and it just pick those minimum element from the unsorted array, and it just move it to the beginning element. It just maintains two things. One is subarray has to be which is already sorted, and the remaining subarray which is going to get sorted, and it just move to at the beginning of your element. So this is the two things which is maintained with the selection sort by repeatedly finding minimum element which is happening every time in selection. Now we will see what is what is the program explanation based on this. First is basic HTML tags we are going to see, and we are going to create a connection to the database that we will see how it connected. And I have given a variable called a. Before that, I have given dollar, and I'm just connecting my database, my database to the web lab for database name. So the same web lab we have to use in server PHP my admin, and I'm going to fetch the student details, all the student details by giving a select star from student, and next I'm going to connect my query through SQL. In SQL only I'm going to do connection. I'm giving in a dollar result. So in that I'm going to insert my values too, and before sorting the basic before and I'm going to give echoing my before sorting what are the things, and I'm using three variables. One is USN name and address. These is the three variables. For these three giving values in server side, because this PHP we all know that it is naturally used for database access very well, and I'm giving a border size as 2, and I'm going to check my result number greater than 0, and I'm going to fetch my elements through while loop, and I'm going to echo my the variables called USN name and address. So these are the variables which I'm going to echo, and if your table is empty, then if you want your table to be empty, then go to browser site in server PHP, and in that you can just backspace your the location which the table is located, and afterwards if you just click go, then your table will become empty, and I'm going to count. I'm going to give a count for a and n, and I'm going to compare this b variable and a variable. I'm checking my position, and afterwards if it is greater than the j array, then I'm going to the absolute position. Then if it is not equal to, then your high variable will be stored in temporary file, and then if my position the current position variable to the temporary directory, and I'm just connecting my query, and I'm going to save in the result side, and I'm going to compare my result if it is greater than 0 again. The same process will be which is happening for USN name and address. Then afterwards I'm echoing after sorting the same process whichever I have before sorting. The same thing I'm going to do here, and by using a dot operator I'm going to access all my variables. So then I'm going to close my connection, and basic HTML tags I'm going to close it. And the process we already know that how we can go for this process by using the notepad text editor. I'm going to code and save my file, and then I'm just going to start my XAMPP server, and I'm going to insert values. First create the database, and for that database I'm going to create a table, and whatever the database name you are giving in code, you have to give here also the same name. And I'm giving my in web in server the URL. I'm going to slash file name, whatever the file name you have given in PHP, just give and save it. And we'll see how to do compile and execute. Just open your C. In this C, I have I'm saving my file in exam server in HT documents. In this HT documents, I have created a sorting. So inside the sorting, I have created sort. Now we will see how to do this. And before that, you have to start this XAMPP control panel. Just open your XAMPP control panel and start Apache server and MySQL. And then you just go to this one, PHP my admin. I have created, just go to PHP my admin, and I have created a web lab. So this is which I have given in that code, and for that I have created a student for that. See, this is the variables USN name and address. I just fetch the details of the students, have given select star from student, and I have given this thing. Then if you want to go to SQL, then you can see, if I am going to delete this and I just go means, see your table will become empty. And if you want to add, you can add. If you want to insert the values, you can do insert the values which for your particular variables, user name and address. Then you can if you want to reset, you can reset, and otherwise you can go. So first of all, you have to do the connection to the database, and like this you have to do. This is the database name, and this is the student table name for your database, and do the process, and we'll move to the URL site. Now just go to localhost, view localhost, and I'm giving the file name sorting. So this is my, so this is the output which I have given. If any queries means, you can go to browse, and you see whether these variables can access all the values, and how it is, and after starting how it is, you check it. If you want to insert more variables means, you can go here and you can add your variables and all.